we are back. We just find it on here. I got Avery in bed a little bit early tonight because she didn't really take a long nap, and she didn't argue with me about going to bed. So I don't know if she's sleeping, but I put Curious George on for her. She likes him, and I mean, he's so cute, and she's watching him. All right. So let's see here. First person here is YOLO General. So here. Damn, what the hell did I just do? Okay. YOLO General. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. First thing that comes up around you, being guided by the divine will put you at the right place at the right time. A Capricorn enters that could be of significance. It looks like you might be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Listening to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care will serve you well, and negativity moves into the past. Libra, how does next week look for me in love? You may be feeling a little bit like lack of perseverance, or you may not be really putting much energy into love. Looks like things are a little bit stagnant around love. You might be feeling like the love has run out, or like things are a little bit boring. You also could have a little bit of sharp energy. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen next week as far as love is concerned. Like, I don't think anything magical is going to happen. I just think it looks like kind of like a little bit of a boring week. I would get busy focusing on something else next week, because it's like love may just be like stuck and stagnant. Takira, general for next month. Next month looks pretty productive. Things seem to change for the better for you quickly. You've got the world at your feet, and you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Somebody from your past returns, or you run into somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. A disappointment moves into the past. Looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also may have a little road trip or a little mini getaway on the horizon. Next month looks pretty good. Lydia, week, read, and vibe. Pretty good. It's like being guided by the divine and strength. That's the overall vibe. Now let's see what the week holds. You could have a new love interest enter next week. Knight of Cups. If it's not a new interest, then love should heat up with somebody that's around you. But love should be good next week. You've got intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. You could have long-term potential with somebody next week, or like it may be starting, but that relationship may have long-term potential. It could be with a Capricorn, could also be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You do have new energy coming in, but you also have other people around that are already around. Perseverance around love pays off and a new beginning starts. Next week should be a pretty good week. Davy, the Sagittarius energy towards me. She's got a lot of respect for you. Six of Pentacles. Feels a lot of respect for you. I think she's trying to get back, I think she wants to get back into your good graces. But Six of Pentacles is like respect. Maybe tomorrow. Well, communication could come in out of the blue, or something out of the blue could happen that makes you very happy. It looks like you may be feeling a little bit undecided about how you want things to move forward, or if you want things to move forward, but you do have a wish around whatever the situation is. Being guided by the divine puts you at the right place at the right time. You may be making a decision to walk away from someone or something that no longer serves you. Once again, listen to your intuition. Feeling a little bit more balanced and stable, and you're the one calling the shots moving forward starting tomorrow. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. And you have you may have like a creative project or something on the horizon starting tomorrow. A disappointment moves into the past. Should be a pretty good day tomorrow. I don't know if you have anything planned. If you don't, something should come in out of the blue for tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a good day. Lydia, what does Oscar Sagittarius think of me? Might be looking for a new beginning. Thinks that you're very strong, independent, courageous, and loyal. Incredibly smart, intelligent, intuitive, attractive, maybe a little bit mysterious, and very ambitious. He definitely thinks highly of you, this guy. Was he the only Sagittarius around you, or is there's another Sagittarius around you? I think that there may be two Sagittarius around you. Maybe that other person didn't come in yet. Karina, next 3 days. Okay, you're headed towards the 10 Cups being full, so that's excellent. You may be having an old wound finally heal and move into the past. You do have a soulmate connection coming in. If you're with someone right now, great. If you're not with anyone, somebody new may enter. They may be very creative or have a creative job or hobby that's very important to them. They could be an Aquarius. It also looks like you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Looks like you may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You got nice stuff happening around love and money over the next couple of days, maybe over the next week. Stephanie, how did the Cancer feel of today's last texts? How did the Cancer feel about today's last texts? Okay, I don't know what the situation is or what the text said, but this person may be feeling like nothing is changing for the better quickly, but they have hope that things are changing for the better. I don't know what the hell's going on, but that's, it's like the world is at their feet. They're thinking a lot about things, and they're like balance is coming back to them. So ultimately, they have hope that things are improving, even if they don't feel like it's happening immediately. They've got hope for the future. They got hope for the future. Perseverance and the Four of Wands would be long-term potential. I don't know what the relationship is, but either way, it's like feeling like my perseverance will pay off long-term. Kira, General. Kira, General. General. You're stepping into your own strength, and you're going to have some nice choices coming in. Looks like no longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. You're listening to your intuition, and life is moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race. You could have a new love interest that enters. They could be a Virgo. They also may be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Passion is entering, and you're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Puts you in more of a position of power, leaving things behind that aren't working and moving more towards new opportunities. To Kenya, General, for next week. You could have a new business opportunity. I mean, this could really be a new beginning with anything, but it's usually new business beginning. A disappointment moves into the past. Passion comes in when you lay down the law, you set up boundaries, all of a sudden life starts to move forward pretty quickly. You've got some good luck coming in, and you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, you're making things happen. Money looks great next week. 10 of Pentacles, money's coming in. 2 of Cups, if you're in a committed relationship, great, things look good. If you're not, you could have a water sign that comes in with a lot of potential. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Kira, finances next week. Well, not bad. It's like feeling like you're getting better compensated or better respected. You got a new beginning around finances coming and success coming in. Cause for celebration comes in around finances. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You should be fine. Auntie, is he sleeping with Miss Toby? Is it more than friends? Okay. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Jennifer. I don't see it yet. Let me do Cam. T sent me a message asking if I read some books. What are his true intentions? Does he want to stay in my life? What's the feeling for me or the energy around it? Okay. Well, yeah, I think he does want to be in your life. There's success around the connection. However, the Fool is in reverse and there's a Tower moment here. So I don't know what your relationship is to this person, but with these cards, something's going to get revealed around the situation that will need to be dealt with before the relationship can move forward. And there also could be a Tower moment. You know what? It doesn't mean it's the end of the world, though. I do think that this person is looking to stay around or to be in your life in some respect. Sun, what's coming in love? You've got success coming in love. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a Cancer coming in. Success comes in. Cause for celebration comes in around a relationship that's really well functioning. Looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. It may be slow and steady wins the race with this person, and you may have to like lay down the law and set up boundaries and let them know exactly what you want. But there is great potential around the next relationship you enter. 6 of Pentacles, well-functioning relationship. Kira, love next week. You may feel a little bit like love is kind of boring at the beginning of the week. Feeling like you've been treated unfairly or maybe feeling a little anxious or burdened. But as the week moves on, you have the opportunity to start a new journey. An air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There's also a Sagittarius and an Aries around that are coming in. So I think the beginning of the week may be a little slow, but as we move through the week, you got new options coming in. And a new journey possible. Elizabeth, love. Hangman's in reverse. Your love life is moving forward and you're feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain when things change for the better quickly. Got a soulmate connection coming in, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you have an earth sign here too, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may be making a decision to let the divine guide you, moving forward to greener pastures, and somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. There is a committed relationship on the horizon, but you may be undecided about it when it happens, or you may have to make a choice between more than one opportunity. There may be more than one person around you. Good. Explore your options. Jennifer, will my ex-Jew stop stalking me? Yes, but you got to go hermit. So if this is like online stalking, Don't post anything. Don't comment, don't say anything. Go silent. Don't give him anything, because if he's finding stuff out, he's going to continue to stalk. If you go silent with the Virgo, he'll go away. Same thing with, like, if he's driving past your house or any of that nonsense. Like, give him nothing. If he gets nothing and he can't find anything out, he'll stop. He'll go away. Elizabeth, General. Okay, so making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and divine timing. So walking away from something may all of a sudden make the door open for something else. Listen to your intuition. Things are going to change quickly. Life starts to move forward pretty fast. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, and don't let you get away with any bullshit. You could have a new job opportunity on the horizon. Cause for celebration comes in around that. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in when you no longer hold yourself back. Don't be afraid to take risks and take chances. So you have plenty of opportunity coming up here, headed towards the 10 cups being full, and a lot of success coming in. Lydia, is Oscar Sagittarius boyfriend material? Sagittarians make me nervous. I just got to say that. I mean, I had 2 in my life over the course of the years. I know that's not nice for me to say, but... Yeah, he's not bad. He's not bad. He seems like he's a pretty decent guy with honest intentions. Question. Will I meet someone where I'm moving or still at the country club? All right, will I meet somebody where I'm moving? Will I meet someone at the country club? It comes up a little bit higher that you'll meet somebody where you're moving. But, you know, I wouldn't rule the country club out either. You know, especially if you're there a lot. But the new location where you're moving, something about that area, either the complex or the location or the streets, like there's great energy over there. No, this Cancer was somebody that was coming in. That was you coming in. That was somebody else coming into your life. Julie, curious to know how RNL left about that argument. How'd they feel about that argument? See, he feels like he's stuck waiting for his ship to come in. She feels undecided and like the love has run out. They're a mess, an absolute mess. Kira, Lewis McNeely sent me a message at like 12 a.m. after no contact confessing his love for me and no contact for a week. I didn't even respond. What was that all about? How does he really feel? How does he really feel? I think he over-exaggerated. The Fool here is in reverse, which means you're going to find out exactly what's going on and you'll find out the exact truth around the situation. But I do believe he cares about you. I do believe he's interested in you, but I don't think that he is like, I think that he went above and beyond to try to get back into your good graces because you haven't heard from him and because he knows that he's in trouble. Like he wants to get out of a tower moment. He doesn't want you to feel bad, so he's trying to get back in your good graces. I do think he's interested in you. I think he cares, but I think he kind of like really laid it on thick to kind of get himself out of trouble, which I don't really care for, but you know. Yeah, he wants things to move forward. He wants another chance, but he doesn't want to argue about where he's been, or he doesn't want to explain himself. So that's why he did that. Karina, Aquarius with Gemini moon's intentions. This Aquarius may be a little bit persistent. I don't see love here, and I don't see commitment, but they may be looking to explore the option. You may feel like there is room for growth. You may feel relief around this situation. I would give it a chance. Let's see what happens. You know, it could turn into love. I'm not seeing that immediately, but it may just not be there yet. I think his intentions are to explore the option or the situation. Sun, will Em and I reconcile our relationship? I'm not convinced. There is opportunity, right, to talk about reconciling, but the cards indicate that it would probably not be the best for either of you. It's like Emperor's in reverse. Somebody here is trying to control or manipulate the situation. It looks like nothing around the situation has changed, and you go right back into the same old broken situation that you were in before. And it looks like getting out of it is slow and steady. So I don't know. If the situation were to come up, I would be cautious with it, because it's like you could go back into the same situation and end up reliving the same thing, and then end up going through another breakup with the same person and be right back in the same place 6 months from now. So I would be cautious as to whether or not you really want that. Like, I would really think about it. And I always say this, it's like everybody's always looking for the X. Reconcile with the X, reconcile with the X, reconcile with the X. Problem is that when the X comes back, and a lot of times they do, they're the same person. They're not coming back as a different person. They haven't had an epiphany, they haven't grown, they're the same person that comes back 2 weeks later, a month later, whatever it is, and the situation goes right back to the way it was. So think about when this person does show up, because eventually I think they will, whether or not you want to relive that. Because you have other options coming in, and the other options look like they have high potential. So, and the problem is, a lot of times there's other energy coming in, but the person is like stuck on the old, and they don't pay any attention, and then they just wind up being stuck in this one situation. And in several instances, I've seen it drag on for years. So I would really think about what it is that you want when you put it out into the universe. Kira, tomorrow. Maybe taking some time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also may be, well, Four of Cups could be like not seeing the solution to the problem in front of you, or it could be taking time to like overthinking. You do have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The hard work you put into something pays off tomorrow. I don't know what that is, but something tomorrow should happen that makes you feel relief or happy or prepared. Perseverance pays off, and you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. I'm not sure if it has something to do with a new journey, or if it has something to do maybe with your new job. Rest, relaxation, and self-care and divine timing is around tomorrow. It should be an okay day, but I don't think it's going to be too exciting, which is okay. It's okay to have one of those days. I don't think Sagittarius is bad. It's just the first one that I was involved with was a total douche. I mean, like, start to finish. The second one, I was actually friends with. And he's one of those people, like, like, he'll promise you the world, but he won't follow through. Like, I could probably call him right now and be like, you know, I need you to pick me up. I'm stuck. And he'll be like, oh yeah, I'll be right there. And he'll never show up. Like, that's just how he is. And I always get so mad at him. And I'm always like, I'm never fucking talking to him ever again. But I always do. And I've just kind of decided in my own head, that's just how he is. Don't ask him for anything. Don't expect anything from him. And who cares? And I have a cousin who's a Sagittarius who's also like, you know, it's like he's going to be a fireman. He was going to be an accountant. He was going to be an actor. Like, he's... So that's why sometimes I get nervous, because they can be all over the place. Julie, if I had another barbecue in mid-August, we'll see, make it this time. Yes, I think you will. I think you will. Cam, how is C doing being a mom? The baby was born early July. Is her relationship doing well with the father? Okay. I think that she's okay, but I don't know. I don't think her relationship is great. No, she's got Tower here. She also may be feeling very weak. That relationship, I don't know if the guy is sticking around because he's worried about the child, or he wants to, you know, he may be there more for the kid than for her, which, I mean, great, right? There's divine timing helping them out, or being guided by the divine, or he may feel like he's doing what he needs to do, but no, I don't think that relationship is great, no. Welcome. TVET General. You've got growth, change, and transformation coming to your life. You also have a disappointment moving into the past and a new beginning on the horizon. That could be a job or business related thing, but you're no longer holding yourself back. Making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you pushes negativity into the past. Six of Cups, somebody from your past returns, or you run into an old friend you haven't seen in quite some time. A wish comes true, and the love cup is full. Yeah, nice stuff. You got a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I don't know if that's the old friend or if they're two different people. Kira, general for next week. There may be a water sign around you next week that you're spending time with, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you have money coming in with the Nine of Pentacles. You could be feeling very passionately about either that water sign or about the future, or both. Looks like you're making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You're also laying down the law, setting up boundaries. A Capricorn comes in. A Cancer comes in. Success comes in. Cause for celebration comes in. Not a bad week. TVET general around work next week. You've got a wish. Cause for celebration comes in around work. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. Something may happen out of the blue next week around work that brings you to a new journey, that makes you feel like good karma set in. And also you may be getting paid more, feeling better compensated, better respected, and paid better. Nice stuff happening around work next week. KM, will I be at the job I accept the offer for long-term? Energy around that. I think you will. Yeah, the energy looks good. There's like ambition. Ambition and success. Beautiful one. How will Andre respond to the last email I sent? Okay, so I don't know what the hell this means. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity, that's excellent. But the devil is, I would be careful that he's not lying or not telling you the whole truth with the devil. So I would say he's going to tell you what you want to hear, but just be cautious that whether or not that's the truth. Yeah, I would watch out with him. Oh, Daniel's a Sag rising. My nephew Nicky is a Sag rising. He's another one. I always feel like Sagittarius and Aquarius, they feel very similar. Their energy feels very similar to me. You know, for the most part. You know, I mean, you could have a Sagittarius. Like, I had a cousin, right, who is actually a Capricorn. But there is nothing about her that's Capricorn. Nothing. Nothing. And I've never done her chart, but I would venture to guess that she has a lot of Sagittarian planets. Just from who she is as a person. Now, Capricorn is like the most grounded, stable sign that you can get, or that you could be, but she ain't. So it's like you can't really go by the sun sign. And I know that that rings true for a lot of people. Like, yeah. And sometimes I feel like the sun signs reflect in the opposite. Like, I always say this, my dad's an artist. He's a Virgo. And while he is a perfectionist, he is not organized like a Virgo. Not even a little bit. Now, his mother, who was also a Virgo, super organized. So, meanwhile, I'm Pisces, and I'm like disheveled, but I know where everything is. So it looks like chaos to somebody else, but to me, I know where everything is. So I'm like organized chaos. I guess my dad probably is too, and I probably get it from him. But his mother, who was a Virgo, I mean, if she had an empty drawer in the garage, I mean, I was in the garage and it said empty drawer. And I was like, really? Because if there was no label on it, how would you ever know the drawer was empty? That's just how Grandma was. Karina, Scorpio with the Libra moon's intentions. I don't see all that much coming from him. It's like you may be feeling disappointed by him. You may also feel like, I don't know if there's an argument or bickering around the situation with him. You may feel like you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff from him. You may have to put more effort in if you want to see more happen, because I don't think he's putting in a whole lot of effort at this point. Kira, I blocked Daniel's email and he made a new one and wrote me from it. He goes through all the trouble just to ruin my day. What an ass. YouTube. A current feels for me. I told him no more physical, only friends. Okay. He doesn't like that you told him that. That has kind of like, it's kind of sort of taken his power away. Like, he feels very weak that you told him that. He may also be feeling very hurt. Yeah, he's not thrilled with that. He's got sharp energy and feels a little bit upset by that. The thing is that you did the right thing for yourself, which is more important than him. He may have anxiety about that, but I think you did the right thing, because there's like, it's not showing that there's like a love relationship here. Now, to me, it's totally fine if the two of you are hooking up and you're both okay with it and that's it. The danger that I see with situations like that is that it can prevent you from being open to other things. Like sometimes, like people will say, well, I am open. Yeah, but sometimes you think you're open, but you're not, and you miss a good opportunity because you're elsewhere. You know what I mean? So I think you made the right decision. I don't think he's happy with it, but too bad. T-Vet Love. Well, you've got the Empress here. You got, oh boy, you got a lot happening. So you got the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. You got a fire sign around, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got a Capricorn coming in. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Things change for the better quickly, and cause for celebration comes in. Things can move forward very fast with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have a whole lot of energy here. Good. You got Sagittarius too. And you're no longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world around love. You may feel like things are starting to move forward pretty quickly. With like, you know, different options. Or you may be talking or hanging out with different people, and good. Explore your options. I have a lot of Aquarius in my chart too, but I'm a Pisces. Yeah, like I just got so annoyed with myself before when I was emptying the dishwasher, because my one cabinet, I'm like, let me just organize this cabinet, because it's like I had small dishes with big dishes and lids, lids, but no bottoms. I had to like get on a chair and organize it, because it was even making me crazy. Like the coffee filters were falling out. It was bad. Sister, I'm a Capricorn, and I'm not. I think you are, though. You may not think it, but I think you are stable. And I think you are, like, grounded. I think you are. Even though maybe in certain areas you feel like you're not, but I think you are pretty stable. That's Avery. She's got a stellium too. Yeah, I do think that you are. I think you are stable, even if you might not feel it. I think that in certain areas you are very stable. I don't have any Earth in my chart at all. Oh, YouTube. I agree with you. Yeah, 100%. 100%. YouTube ends current feelings to me. No contact. Love him. Okay. Well, he definitely cares about you too, but there is sharp energy around the situation, and it does look like he's walked away. I don't know why you guys haven't been in contact, but I don't see contact coming in right now. It's like you may be feeling disappointed. Listen to your intuition. It looks like your life may be moving forward with an Aries. If he's not an Aries, I would say keep your eyes and ears open for this person, because it could be something pretty quickly, and it could change the course of like you could go from being so in love with one person to all of a sudden feeling like, you know what, I'm no longer holding myself back. You're not holding me back. This came in out of the blue, and I've got new options, and I'm moving forward. So let's see what happens, because that would be great. Simran, what does the Aries think of the Pisces currently, good and bad? Okay, they may think that this person is very well balanced. They don't hold themselves back. They have a lot of potential. They're kind-hearted, sincere. Um, the Knight of Cups is here. I don't know if this could be a romantic interest. This is usually a romantic interest, but if it isn't a romantic connection, then I would say Aries thinks highly of the Pisces, thinks that this person is attractive, kind-hearted, and sincere. But they also may find that the Pisces is a little bit overly dramatic. They also may be a little bit needy. They also may make a big deal out of nothing. And they could sometimes be a little bit bitchy. T-Vet, James' thoughts about his gift. Okay, I would say with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor that he thought very highly of it, or he was really impressed by it. And I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but things could move forward pretty quickly. Not because of the gift, but I would say he was happy with the gift. Or impressed by the gift. Kira, should I walk away from Lewis and Julie for good? Why or why not? Okay. Okay, the cards don't indicate that you should walk away from him for good right now. You just may not be ready to make that decision, or you may have to give it a little bit more time to see how you feel. And when you're ready, you make that decision. The thing is that I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but if this is someone who disappears and comes back with the I love yous, you know, like if someone that does it once will do it twice, they'll do it 10 times. If it works, they think that they can, you know, schmooze their way back in. So I would be cautious with that. While I don't really see long term here, it doesn't look like you're done with him just yet, or you may not be ready to let go. I'm only getting a 33% chance that it's over right now. But the Six of Wands is in reverse, which would mean lack of successes around the situation. You might feel like things aren't moving forward. You may feel sharp energy. You also may think he's a liar, and then at that point you may decide to no longer deal with him. But I don't know that you're ready to let go of the connection just yet. And that's okay. If you're not ready and you want to explore it, that's fine. But, you know, any of these people, like, I have no patience for that kind of crap. And I see it a lot. I also see a lot of, like people that they don't show up, or like they say they're going to do something and they don't follow through, and then you wind up giving them another chance, and then they fuck it up again, or even worse, they don't fuck it up. They show up, but then they fuck it up the next time, and you feel like, not you, but just that what I've seen in general is that people feel like I've wasted a whole lot of time waiting for nothing to happen. You know, it's like he showed up once in a month. I don't want to sit around and wait a whole month for someone to show up once and be disappointed, you know, every other time. But I don't know, cards are not indicating that you're through with it yet. So I would give it a little bit more time. Like maybe give it to the end of the summer, or the end of the summer, see how it goes. And then make your decision at that point. Beautiful one, when will I start work? When will I start work? Okay, I don't know, all right, 6. So I don't know where you are with your job right now. It could be within the next 6 weeks. It could also be within the next 6 days. So I don't know with this if you're going back next Monday, right? Because today is Saturday. No, that wouldn't be right. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You wouldn't start back on Friday, would you? The hearts wouldn't be until the spring. I don't think it's going to be that long. I'm going to say within the next 6 weeks. Simran, what was Sedge's intentions behind trying to make me feel guilty for not contacting her after she called me? I want to distance myself from her. Well, she's using guilt, right? Because she wants to keep you around because she likes to be abusive. And you're a good target for her. She can get to you. All right, I think it's okay now. Okay, so I wouldn't entertain the guilt because she uses guilt because she knows it gets to you. She likes keeping you around because she's abusive, right? She wants to be mean. She wants to make somebody feel bad because for whatever reason, that makes her feel good about herself. She's disappointing. She also lies. And she uses guilt because she wants to keep you around. Like you're sort of like her punching bag because she knows that she can get away with it. People like her will always, my grandmother said this to me once. She said, lions in the wild, she's like, they don't attack to whoever they feel is strongest. They go for whoever they can get, right? Like, so if the lion like sees whoever, like the little guy, they'll go after the little guy because they know they can get to them. So it's the same thing. It's like she uses guilt because she knows it can get to you. She wants to keep you around because she can abuse you because you allow her. Now listen, I would too, and most people, because they have good manners, don't open their mouth and put people in their place. But I know plenty of people that would shut it down and not have it happen anymore. And you know, that's a lesson that I think we all have to kind of, not all of us, some people, like I know a couple of people, like I think, like even yoga teachers, I'm like, the way some students have spoken to me, I'm like, you know, if I was so and so, they would never talk like that to me because they wouldn't stand for it. And you know, it's something. Like you got to really think about it. Why would you feel guilty if you don't want somebody in your life who cares? Who cares? Really, who cares? You don't feel guilty about it. You don't want them in your life, and you don't want to be their punching bag. So fuck them. Oh, you're welcome, Kira. Yeah, yeah. I like to know if James still loves me. Okay, does James still love me? I would say yes, this person is always going to care about you. There may be distance and disappointment around the situation, but down deep inside, yeah, I do believe this person will always still care about you. Always. You too. A and N both have Aries in them. Can we clarify if it's one of them or it's someone new? Yeah, oh, yeah. If they're not Aries, then it's neither of them. When people are like, oh, well, he's got Sagittarius somewhere in his chart. No, big thing. So, no, like I only plan to have an Aries. No, this was new energy. This is new energy that's coming in. It's not old scale energy. And like I said, I don't read like that. I don't even, when I hear tarot readers like, if you're sun, moon, rising, Venus, it's like really like because what are the chances? Like for me, I have sun in Pisces, Aquarius, Venus, rising sign is Gemini, and my moon is in Leo. So there's 4 signs. Like it's to me that's the sign. I don't. Then it's just like, well, where do we draw the line? It's like either you're in Aries or you're not. And if you have Venus in Aries, to me that doesn't count. Same thing with like rising. No, I don't read like that. And besides, it was new energy that was coming in. It wasn't. Oh, it wasn't energy that's around. Julie, what pushes C to call me when he does? He's just thinking about you when he reaches out. He doesn't overthink it, he just does it. It's like spur of the moment and out of the blue. Like he may think about you 1,000 times and not reach out, but on this one day at this one given time, he just doesn't think about it and he just reaches out. Zaneb, will me and Usman reconcile? Will me and Usman reconcile? I think you will. At some point, yes. Julie, would I be happier at Meadows or Downtown nursing home, okay. Meadows. Downtown. I think Meadows. I mean, they both look decent, but I think Meadows. Where am I here? Jade, what's O's currently thinking about me? They may think that you're intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere, passionate, unique, grounded, and stable. They also seem to have a lot of respect for you. Cinnamon, general for next week. Okay, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities, especially when it comes to money next week. Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or you could put money aside for something that makes you feel relief. It looks like you've got some good luck coming in. An earth sign is around, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have a Leo entering next week. Could be a good week. Red. Did my ancestors use dark sex magic? Did my ancestors use dark sex magic? Yeah, I think that they did. I think they may have. Iqbal, general. Okay, you've got take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You've got a new beginning on the horizon, possibly related to business or work. Feeling a little bit more ambitious or stepping into your own ambition brings in a new venture on the horizon. Moving on to greener pastures. You got a little bit of financial stability coming in here, and out of the clear blue sky, when you least expect it, a fire sign enters. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feel love. Okay, your love life seems to move forward with a soulmate connection, and you have cause for celebration that comes in. If you're not with anyone right now, got a Gemini and a Cancer around you, or it could be somebody that's born on that cusp. If you are with someone right now, current relationship is a soulmate connection that's moving forward. It looks like regardless, your love life is moving forward, and anxiety around love is moving into the past. Tiva, general for me and Leonard. Perseverance pays off. Looks like you have a wish around the situation, and things may be changing for the better for you quickly. Feeling like a wish comes true. You could have, you could be prepared for this relationship to move forward towards success with long-term commitment potential. I don't know where you guys are, but it looks like things could be moving forward. God is general for this upcoming week. Okay, it looks like you've got choices coming in, anxiety moving into the past, the ability to manifest new opportunities, especially around money and finances. Water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, negativity moves into the past, and the weight of the world melts off your shoulders. Should be a pleasant week. Jay, next time seeing Brianna. I'm going to say within the next 2 weeks. I would say 11 days you should see her. Within the next 11 days. Sandy, what can I expect in the near future? Out of the clear blue sky, an air sign enters. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Money is coming in. You've got the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. You could have new business relations and new business partners that bring in success. You may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Things change for the better quickly, and a wish comes true. Zeneb, why did Usman ask me on Instagram and then delete me? Well, he thought that it was a good idea, and then he second guessed it, and he thought that it wasn't. So it's like initially he was hoping that it would start things up again, or at least bring the two of you in contact, but then he felt disappointed, or he overwhelmed by the situation. He knocked himself out of balance, and he felt like, no, I don't really want to do this right now, or I don't want to open that door, so that's why he deleted it. Julie, is it possible to see what the argument was around? You know, it may have been like something really stupid that escalated. Like, I don't know if she had an attitude with him, or she was just being bitchy for no reason. It was something stupid that escalated. And they're both feeling disappointed, and they're both kind of like taking moments away, walking away for right now, because of the sharp energy. So I would say over the next couple of days, I don't think the two of them are going to talk. But then communication eventually comes back in. But they're still snippy to one another. They're not people that get along great. They argue a lot, and it's over stupid shit. I think that she maybe had a bug up her ass, or she was being bitchy and he didn't feel like dealing with it. Yeah, still about James. Did he keep his tattoos? Did he keep his tattoos? Yes, I think he still has the tattoos. Zainab, why does Usman feel attached to me? Well, it's not so much, I mean, he feels like the two of you had a good connection, right? But the Lovers is in reverse. So he's got anxiety around the situation, and he's holding himself back. So it's not so much that he feels like he's attached to you, or he feels like he can't let go of the situation. He second guesses himself, but right now he's really feeling like there's, like he needs time away. The Three of Cups is in reverse. There may be somebody else around him right now. That could be an issue too. I don't know what's gone on with the two of you, but it's like, you know, I think that when you're involved with anybody, you always care about them, right? Like I think about my exes, I wish them all well. doesn't mean I want to be with them, and it doesn't mean that I want to go back to the situation. It depends too, like for example, my ex Tom from way back when. I mean, both of us are far over it. You know, it's like we don't hurt each other anymore with the things that we do because we're just not, we don't care. You know, it's like I wish him well. I will always care about him as a human being, but like that ship sailed many years ago. You know, I don't think that you guys have gotten to that point yet. So it's still in the place like I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know what I want. You know, like there's some days, like, you know, feelings kind of ebb and flow. So there are some days where it's like, yeah, I want to reconnect. Then there are days where it's like, no, it's better that we don't. Then there are days where it's like, I really miss this person. And then there are days where it's like, you know what? It's for the best. You know, it's like that's how we are with, that's how our feelings are. Like they ebb and flow. I always say it. Not a big Chinese food fan. I'm just not, because I feel like, I don't know, it makes me tired or something. I don't know. Maybe something about the carbohydrates. But every now and again, I crave Chinese food and I want to go and eat it, right? And then there are times where I'm like, I love pizza, but sometimes I get sick to death of it, right? My feelings just change. That's how we are as humans. So one day he may want to reconnect, and the next day he may be like, you know what, this is over and this is where it's going to be. I don't want to go back to it. I think that that's the problem that most of us have. It's like we put out energy that's kind of like stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. It's like, okay, I'm moving forward, no, I'm going back. I'm moving forward, no, I'm going back. Usually, it's best to move forward. The only time that I really see relationships work when people go back to them is when life has happened in between the relationship. Like you were with somebody 5 years ago, you had a relationship since, he's had a relationship since, you reconnect at a later date as two different people and start over. Those can be successful. Most of the time, these situations where, you know, people are breaking up, getting back together, adding, deleting, blocking, unblocking, those usually don't improve. They usually wind up just dragging it on. Humans are odd. Yeah, you're right. All right, let's go back up to the. You know, like years ago, they said my mom was allergic to the MSG, but I don't know if people still cook it. What the hell is MSG? I don't even know what it is. But I remember whenever we ordered Chinese food, she would say no MSG. So I don't know if that's what makes you tired. I have no idea. Anyway, but every once in a while, I really get a serious craving for it. But for the most part, it's not my first choice because it makes me tired. Although I used to love eating it for breakfast the next day, cold. um, okay. Kier Axo, am I probably not saying that right? Kira Axo, how does Tyshawn Sykes truly feel about me, and what's next in the connection? Okay. Well, I think this person is honestly thinks about things moving forward. I think their intentions are for things to move forward. It looks like things change for the better for you quickly. A wish comes true and a new beginning starts. So let's see what happens there. It looks pretty positive. Vip Javi, any long-term relationship coming towards me? I'm a Cancer. Yes. And it may be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And it could be pretty soon, like within the next couple of months. Adonis, what is Vivi's current energy towards me? I keep sensing her energy closer and closer. Her energy is intuitive. And yeah, I think she may reach out soon. Page of Swords. There could be communication that comes in soon, or a quick change. Her energy is spontaneous. Yeah, something may happen there soon. Miak, is the Libra thinking about me as much as I'm thinking about him? Once again, I can't tell you how much somebody thinks about you. I can only tell you if they think about you. There's no way for me to measure how often somebody thinks. I would say that this person does think about you, but their energy is a little bit removed or pulled back. So I don't know what your relationship is with that person, but it seems like there's either distance or space. I love you. What did Uziel thought? What Uziel thought of the photo card I gave him? He's a Sagittarius. Okay. I think he thought that it was a nice gesture. I think he thought that it was unique. And it's something he may think about a lot. Where am I here? I think I may be up to Sydney. When should I be hearing from Caleb? It could be sometime within the next 6 weeks. If it's somebody that you speak to frequently, I would say you could hear from them as soon as the next 6 days. Elizabeth, is the Capricorn going to reach out soon? Yeah, I think Capricorn will relatively soon, maybe within the next week to 10 days or something like that. Maybe I'm up to Jada. How does Gabriel feel about me? How does Gabriel feel about Jada? Empress. Doesn't get better than that. When you ask how somebody feels about you and Empress shows up, it's like beauty, love, money, potential. You may be feeling very passionately. You may think that you're very intelligent, intuitive, kind-hearted, sincere, creative, and unique. Nav, RT and I in August. You may be feeling undecided. You may feel like things are a little bit out of balance, or like you've been treated kind of unfairly, or you may just feel like things are not moving forward fast enough. You could make a decision to pull your energy back. What sign is this person? You got an earth sign and a water sign coming in around you that you could have potential with in August. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, sorry, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Um, you might be feeling a little stuck around this situation. If this person is not water or earth, you may move in a different direction because you may be feeling a little bit like bored. Anthony, why I will get contact with the Cancer and what will happen after I got contact with her, okay? Well, I think that she reaches out to you at some point and things change for the better for the two of you quickly. It may take time. You may not hear from her right away. I know it's been some time, but she may reach out because she could be looking for a new beginning, but she also may be kind of feeling bad for the way that she's treated you, which would be a nice thing for her to apologize for the way that she's treated you. And then that could open the door to more. But I think initially she may apologize for being an ass. Benita, what does Christopher have in his mind within regards to me? I don't know where you guys are right now in this situation, but it looks like there's space between the two of you, and it doesn't look like he has much planned. I don't know, communication may be down here, or maybe you guys recently had an argument, but there's like time and space between the two of you. I don't think he has anything planned, so if you want to change that, you may have to reach out to him. Alexandra, Anita, Gemini, and Anity, the Pisces. When's reconciliation? There's a third party. Okay, let's see what's going on. I wouldn't count on reconciliation because it looks like this person is exploring the opportunity with that third party. I wouldn't wait for it because it looks like the two of them may be moving forward, and that may be where the decision is right now. So I would say that for Anita to explore other options. Otherwise, she may be like the idea of waiting around for something is just going to keep you waiting. And you can't just wait around for somebody else's relationship to end because number one, that doesn't work, but also even if the relationship ends, there's nothing saying that they're going to go back to Anita. I would say that right now at this point, it would be a good idea for Anita to explore her other options or other options. Anonymous, love between me and Jaden Sagittarius. We've been really good lately, and I've been having dreams about him and me. Okay, if the situation has been good, then I would say enjoy it. I don't know what your relationship has been like with this person, but it doesn't look like it gets, like wherever it is right now is where it's going to stay. Chariot's in reverse, which can indicate that it's not moving forward. Wherever the situation is, it's going to stay here, which is fine if you're okay with it. But at some point, you may be feeling disappointed with the situation. The Fool is in reverse, which can indicate that there is something around the situation that needs to be revealed and dealt with before the relationship can move forward. So if it's good right now and you're enjoying it, that's fine. But I don't know that it's moving on to the next level or it's getting better than it is right now. So if you're enjoying it, then I would stay in it. As far as the dreams are concerned, when you're involved with someone and they're all that you think about, they're going to show up in your dreams. That's just the way the subconscious mind works. I mean, the other night I was dreaming about magicians asking questions about clothing measurements. So I was dreaming about measuring clothes. Like what's going on in your day life shows up in your subconscious at night. So I can't read into the dreams. The only time that I think that dreams are super prophetic is when they're not dealing with what's going on in our lives. You know, it's like I haven't seen my best friend from kindergarten in 30 years, and that person shows up in my dream. That might mean something. But you know, when we're living something in the daytime and it shows up at night, that's just what it is. It's going on in your subconscious because it's what you're quote unquote thinking about constantly, you know. Or like when somebody will be like, well, I keep dreaming about my ex. Yeah, it's because you're not over the situation and it's all that you're thinking about and it's all that you talk about, so it shows up in the dream life. I would say, like I said, if you're enjoying this situation right now, roll with it. I think that I am up to KM. T does have a lot for me, or has. T does have a lot for me, or has. Can I convince him to stay? You can't convince anybody of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but talking to somebody into staying, that's not going to work. Like, they've got to stay because they want to. But I don't know what your relationship is to this person, but it doesn't make a difference. You can't talk anybody into anything. If you're trying to convince somebody of something, you know, it's like selling them something. They're not going to, like, you just can't convince somebody. Like they've got to feel it. You know, it's like lying to somebody. Most of the time people know that you're lying. And you can go above and beyond and try to prove that you're not lying, but they're not going to buy it. Most of the time people know when you're lying. Even if they're not calling you out on it, they know. So no, I can't tell anybody that they're going to convince anybody of anything, and if you do, it will be temporary. Yeah. The Six of Pentacles is in reverse. UAF spirit. Oh, that one fell out, so we're going to take that one first. Oh, Ace of Water. Falling in love with the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition, a new home. Two of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, a positive resolution to a conflict. And the last one is Nine of Water. You got all water. Oh, you got all good ones. Your wishes come true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. Nice. Good dog, Nigel. If I ask sister about sharing late mom's extra money to put towards my young son's education fund, how will she react? I think ultimately she would want to help you. I think so. Six of Pentacles is someone who has a lot of respect for you. I think that she would want like a stable foundation there for the son. Yeah, I think that she would. I think she'd go for it. Or you would work something out with her. UAF, general for August. Is there anything that I need to watch out for? Okay. Well, August looks like a pretty good month. Feeling pretty stable, or feeling like balance has come back into life. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past, and you're moving on to greener pastures. Romance looks good, your intuition is heightened, and your perseverance pays off. Success comes in around work or business. Two of Cups, relationship looks good. Page of Swords, communication looks good, or you may even hear from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be starting a new job. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. No, things look good in August. I would say, yeah. I mean, Ace of Swords. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, cut through bullshit, that kind of nonsense. I wouldn't take any crap from anyone, but no, August looks like a good month. UAF. When will I start to see weight loss? Oh, God, wait, well, I know, me too. I don't know. When will I start to see weight loss progress? You might turn a corner in the fall. Oh, man, you know, then I just saw something online today that was like myths about salt. That, you know, like now they're saying that it's a myth that it makes you retain water, and it's a myth that it causes high blood pressure. I'm like, everything fucking contradicts everything else, and I can't even stand it anymore. It's so frustrating. Anyway, TV, general for the rest of this month. General for the rest of this month. Got some good luck coming in. You've got, you may be feeling like there's a long road ahead of you, but there's good luck is coming in, so that's good. That energy is going to shift pretty quickly. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. No longer feeling as if you're waiting for your ship to come in. Feeling grounded and stable. A wish comes true. Could have a new business or money opportunity with that card, and you're definitely no longer holding yourself back. You've got opportunities coming in, and you're taking them. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. You have a Taurus around that may be of significance. And you got communication coming in from somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Tay, how far has the Aquarius planned for the surprise? How far has the Aquarius planned for the surprise? They've got success around it, so I would say that they finished planning. They're completed. Whatever it is that their surprise is, it's completed. Liz, will there be communication from Pisces again? Yes, communication does come in again. I would say before the end of the summer. KMT's upset I haven't moved as promised. He's getting impatient. So to say, I want to know if he wants to stay. What I mean by convinced is, I guess, is he willing to see if I'm genuine when I told him I'm trying? Well, you see, that's the thing. It's like, if from his perspective, like flip the situation, how patient would you be with somebody who hasn't moved yet? You know, I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if you got to move houses, you got to move locations, but it's like, you can't convince somebody of anything. They have to feel it. It doesn't make a difference what you're trying to convince them of. They need to feel it. It's like when somebody lies to you 50 times and then they tell you, oh no, I'm just telling the truth. No, I'm telling the truth this time. I'm telling you the truth. You don't believe them. You know, if somebody says, I'm going to be on time this time. I had a friend, she was fucking late for everything. I'll be on time. I'll be there at 11 o'clock. No, you won't, because you're never on time. I don't believe it. He's got to feel it, and he doesn't feel it. You can't convince him of something to make him feel something. He's got to feel it, and he doesn't feel it. So that's the thing. He doesn't believe it's going to happen, and you can't convince him of it. It's something that he's got to feel from the inside. So no, you can't convince him. Can't convince anybody of anything. They've got to feel it. It's just like when I say, like somebody be like, well, I'm going to tell him that I'm moving on. I'm going to put a picture up on Facebook of me and another guy. It's not going to faze him because he's not going to feel it. He's got to feel it. When he feels that you're gone, that's when he'll do something. But you can put up pictures all you want. If he doesn't feel it, then he doesn't feel it. And that's how we are. Like, think about yourself. Like, how many times has somebody made a promise to you and you didn't believe them? It just doesn't work. Yeah. TD, my Libra sister's feeling towards me lately. Oh, she's all over the place, this one. All over the place. So, Emperor in reverse. She may think that you're controlling or manipulating, or she may be controlling and manipulating, and she's projecting that on you. She also thinks that you're very strong and stable. She may be a little bit envious of you. There could be a little bit of jealousy here. Fool in reverse, more is going to get revealed around this situation that will need to be dealt with before your relationship with her can move on. She doesn't think that you hold yourself back. She thinks that you're grounded and stable. She may think that you're more successful than she is. That may be where the jealousy comes in. I don't know if she feels like you're the favorite or some kind of bullshit nonsense like that. But I do think that she's got some jealousy here. And that's an issue for the two of you. UAF. Did a new person bail or? I think they did. This is the one that was overwhelmed. Yeah, I don't think that you got that person. Yeah, I think they're gone. They pulled a Vinny. Yeah, they're gone. I believe that they're gone. That's like the guy I told you that went out to lunch and never came back. That may be, it may be the same kind of situation. Simran, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. General tomorrow on Sagittarius house. It's not going to be as bad as you think. There's actually cause for celebration, but lay down the law, set up boundaries, don't stand for any bullshit. Lay down the law, and you're not going to have to deal with this nonsense anymore. It looks like you're not holding yourself back. And, you know, lay down the law, cut through the bullshit, you'll be fine. I know that may be tough. I know I have trouble myself. I have trouble myself. I don't know why, but I'm working on it. You know, a couple of days ago, there's like an older man that lives across the street. And in all the time I've been living here, I don't know how long he's been here, but it was years ago. I had come home from teacher training and I was exhausted. And I was walking Dylan. Dylan was like, he was a puppy, maybe a year or so old. The guy comes out and he screams at me. He's like, I'd appreciate it if you didn't let your dog piss on my house. Like, that's how he spoke to me from across the street. And to be 100% honest, I don't remember Dylan peeing. First of all, Dylan's leash isn't even that long. I don't even think that for me holding his leash, Dylan could reach the building. But I don't remember. I was tired, and I was just like, oh, I'm sorry. That was it. Never said two words to this man again. He always comes out and he stares at me whenever I'm walking Dylan. Now, we as unit owners do not own the grounds. You own from the walls inside. So, anyhow. So and I always clean up after Dylan. I'm pretty good about making sure he doesn't pee on anything. He's a boy. Every once in a while, he might, go to lift his leg and I got to pull him away from something. But for the most part, I'm pretty good about it. And so is everybody else around here. Like, I don't really ever see crap anywhere. I mean, but we got wild cats and everything else. So sometimes it's unavoidable. There's animals here, right? And this is an animal-friendly place. So the other day, I'm walking Dylan. Comes out and he yells at me, can you not let your dog piss over there? I'm tired of looking at brown spots. Let him piss over there. And I just gave him a look and walked away. Because I'm not going to stand here and argue. But how fucking dare you? This is common ground. My dog can piss anywhere. You're allowed to piss on the grass. But why do I not open my mouth? But then I thought, oh, all right. Well, I gave him a look. I walked away. And you know what? I'm still walking Dylan over there because fuck you, buddy. You don't own that land. But why? Like, some people, they just think that they can say whatever they want. Like, you can just come out of your house and say whatever you want. I'm on the board, and I asked the president who's on the board, and I'm like, Dylan's allowed to. And he was like, yeah, what, there's not, you can't section off You know what I mean? Like, this place isn't that big. Anyhow, so I thought to myself, like, why didn't I answer him back? Next time I will. I'm going to be like, don't you dare fucking talk to me like that again. Who do you think you are? Coming out here yelling, your dog pisses. That's where he's allowed to pee. What do you want him to pee? My point is that there are some people, like if I answered him back the first time when he said it to me, he never would have said anything again. If I got crazy with him like some other people would, he wouldn't answer me back again. But me having manners and being respectful gets kicked in the ass all the time. Don't be like me. Open your mouth and stand up for yourself, and it won't happen again. And it's not going to happen to me again, because the next time it does, I'm going to say something. And I hope there's other people around to hear it, because I'm fucking done with people. I'm done. Anyway. Simran, why did the Aries ask me about what I'm trying to be? Why did the Aries ask me about what I'm trying to be? What do you mean, like career-wise? I would say this person is making conversation. It was, I don't know if it's something that, like you guys were talking about, business or something like that. There's money here. There's pentacles here. It looks like things change for the better between the two of you quickly, or you have something in common, business related. And I think it just came up in conversation. I think it's going to come up again. I don't know if they want to collaborate with you on something at some point, business related. What are these trolls doing in here? For the love of God. UAF, will I make any progress finding a new job this week? Okay, let's have a look. You should have progress. You could get a couple of more interviews and you may get offers. I think you're going to have more than one offer that comes in. TV, Scorpio niece's energy towards me, her daughter. Oh boy. Scorpio's a tough sign. My mom was a Scorpio. Her energy isn't so bad. It's like intuitive, and the Knight of Cups is like loving and kind. Yeah, her energy is pretty good. She may not agree 100% with her mother. Or she may not, yeah, she doesn't feel the same way her mom does. Or it's not the same. Yeah, well, it's a shitty predicament for someone to be in, especially if she's young, or relatively young. Okay, Ruby, what's coming in love? What's coming in love? Love cup here is full. The hard work you've put into love is coming back to you. Got the world at your feet. You've got an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That could move forward pretty quickly, and you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You got good luck coming in around love. Earth sign enters. Precious, when will I hear from C? When will I hear from C? You could hear from him within the next 2 weeks. Eve, an August general reading. Okay, you got a love cup here is full, and you may have choices when it comes to love. The hard work that you've put into business may be paying off. You got money coming in and feeling like balance is coming back to life. When it comes to love, you got an Aries that comes in that may be brand new energy, and a fire sign, aside from the Aries, another one. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. The world is at your feet, and you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. A disappointment moves into the past. Sag for the rest of the day. Might be feeling undecided about something, but ultimately I think your life is moving forward to greener pastures. You have a wish. Put it out into the universe. You got a Cancer coming in that could be of significance. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And by the end of the day, you should be feeling like calm and relaxed. I don't know what that's about, but that's what comes up. Chame, will Thiago act normal again and stop being distant? Yeah, I think things could improve this week. KM, will C move my training date back another week if I ask? How would she feel about this? The car is in the shop, okay. I think that she'll move it back. I don't think she's going to be thrilled about it, but I think she's going to do it. Red, will I have majority of my dental work done soon? Oh God, dental. I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think most of it will be done, and you're going to feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain and relief around the situation. Sun. Mel, do you know how I can do that? How can I, I don't know how to do that. I have to Google it. Gloria, what's coming towards me in love? Got a soulmate connection coming in. Anxiety around love moves into the past. You've got growth, change, transformation coming in around your love life. A water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, starting a new journey, and a wish comes true. Things should be improving. Sun, my first question, you saw victory coming in love. Was that with M? Okay, was victory coming in with M? I don't think so. No. Does anyone know how to turn off, like, where do I go? It must be in settings somewhere, right? I wonder if I have to do it in, let me see if I have to do it in, I'll have to Google it later. I don't know how to do it. Tay, when will I see the Aquarius Jason again? Could be within the next 8 days. Relatively soon, I think. Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. How do I do it so that it's only subscribers? I don't know. Let me Google it fast. Okay, let's see. The issue may be that I'm on my phone. It's not coming up here, I guess because I'm on my phone. Let me see if I can do it on here. Hang on. No, I don't know how to do it. Okay, and we'll see, find it better if I call her and ask her over the phone. Yes, I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. Somebody was. I think it was Nav was saying it. Yeah, but look, when I go in here, right, and it says live chat, right? I'm gonna click on it. It just shows me the chat. It doesn't give me an option for anything else. It just shows me the chat. Let me see if I can do it over here. No. It's, it's the same way with the instructions that they tell you, like to unblock somebody. The instructions are not like where they say the settings are. It's not where it is. It's changed, and it's at the bottom of the page now. Anyway, I'll Google it and I'll try to figure it out later. Sun, who is the person you saw coming in with victory? Could be with a Cancer. We've got a Cancer here. Flower, finances for me and M's business. Success is coming in around that business. Feeling balanced, feeling like you've got good business partnership, longevity around it. Things may be slow and steady wins the race, but you may be building a solid, stable foundation. That looks good. Looks like a good opportunity. I skipped one for Tay. Let me go back and see if I can find it. When will I see my Scorpio mom again? My mom was a Scorpio too. When will I see my Scorpio mom again? I'm going to say sometime this fall. The Jack also could be the month of November, maybe the month of November. But I'm going to say with the spades, it will be sometime this fall. Kevin, the story that appears on my tarot card all by itself, can you tell me what the story is about? You have a wish that comes true. You're prepared for things to move forward, feeling stable financially and like you have the world at your feet. You may be a new love connection or a reconnection or a relationship moving forward, starting a new journey together. It looks like you've got feeling financially stable or more financially stable as we move into the fall and into the winter. No longer feeling weighed down by the weight of the world, but optimistic about the future. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. The Sun comes out, which is happiness. And it looks like you've got, you might be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. But it looks like life is moving forward. I'm not sure, like I can't read on your reading if you had a reading done either by like you did it yourself or somebody else did it for you. I don't know. But that's what these cards indicate. Life moves forward. Money gets better. Opportunity comes in for a relationship to move forward to the next level between now and the end of the year. Sun, do I know the person? Were we ever involved? Sun, these questions, like I don't, the questions that you've asked, I believe that somebody new is coming into your life. I don't think that you've known them before. I think that they're a Cancer. I don't know how, like, if you want to do like a separate private reading, that's one thing, but I can't get too much out of a quick read about a new love that's coming in. I don't think this is somebody that you knew. I don't think this is somebody that you've been involved with. It looks like they're new energy, something that can be manifested, that comes in with long-term potential. But I think it's a new person. I don't think it's someone you've been involved with. I think that's where the success comes in. KM, I said yes, you should call and ask over the phone rather than an email. Elizabeth, do you see money and when? I do see money coming in before the end of the summer. That may be significant. You could be getting a new job opportunity, though, before the end of July. Looks like you've got happiness and strength coming in around finances. Red, how soon will I go to New York? Four of Diamonds. It could be as soon as 4 weeks from now, or it may not be until this winter, but it's before the end of the year. I'm going to say, I don't think it's going to be in 4 weeks. I think it's going to be sometime this winter. Yeah, what does Christian do for a living? I don't know. I can't pull out of the sky exactly what somebody does for a living. I can get an idea, but I don't know who they are, what their relationship is to you, how old they are. Like, I don't know. I would say that this person may be on a new journey. They may have recently switched careers, or they may be going to school or learning a new area of study. Page of Pentacles can indicate that they're thinking about starting their own business, or they're opening up their own business, or doing something that's all their own that doesn't involve them working for somebody else. So they may be a business owner. They also may be creative. They're stable financially. They should earn pretty good money, and they may be very reputable in whatever it is that they do. I think that it has something to do with them being their own business owner, and they have a creative type of a skill, I believe. I don't know if it's carpentry, but it's something that's creative. And their reputation seems to be very good, or it's improving, like people are starting to know of them. Beautiful one, love. Beautiful one, love. Things seem to change for the better for you quickly. You've got the Empress here, love, money, abundance, fertility. Life seems to be moving forward pretty quickly around love. If you're involved with somebody now, great. If you're not, you have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have, you might be making a decision to walk away from somebody who disappointed you in the past, and you may be heading over to greener pastures with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You got a new beginning on the horizon, and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. You've got the Judgment card here, which is being guided by the divine. If you're not with anyone right now, you can meet somebody through divine timing. Simran, Sagittarius intentions towards me tomorrow. Okay, this person does have a lot of respect for you. Or they may start off trying to be very nice to you and show you a lot of respect. They still have sharp energy at some point during the day. I would try to stay away. You know, like, I know you have to be there and you don't have a choice, but be prepared to answer this person back. I hate saying that because then it kind of puts you on, like, you got to be ready. Like, you got to be ready to defend yourself. But be ready to answer this person back if they call you out or they say something inappropriate, because I'm done. I'm just done with people that think that they can do whatever they want, say whatever they want, and make people feel like shit. See, my grandmother, she would be like, nobody can make you feel bad unless you allow them. Right. She's right. However, the problem is, and I'm going to stick to this, People that have manners and that were raised correctly don't come back firing because they just don't think that way. You know, like I would never intentionally say something to somebody to hurt their feelings. But there are people out there that get off on that. So I would just be ready. And I would also try to stay as distant as, you know, hi, how you doing? And then go mingle with somebody else and stay away. You don't need to be fucking abused. That's it. Like, you just don't need that. You don't have to take her shit. Simmer on spirit messages. Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for yourself. Six of Water. Memories from your history or your childhood. Issues regarding children. Romanticizing the past. Three of Water. A celebration. A wedding. A graduation or a birth announcement. The need to have more fun. Tay, question below. When will the Aquarius J say something to my dad about his plan? I would say sometime in the month of October or sometime this winter. Oh, remember somebody did that to Adriana one night, remember? They had Adriana's picture and they were saying crazy things and we knew it wasn't her. I mean, they're pretty creative. Let's do Harsha, a message for me. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. That's great. You got a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But the thing is that the Queen of Cups could also be like kind, caring, nurturing, loving, sincere energy. So it doesn't necessarily mean that there's a water sign. There could be, but the message for you is that I think things are improving greatly and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full with lots of great positive energy. Who here haven't I answered for yet? Josephina? Does my Cancer have daddy issues? No, I don't think so. Anukriti, love for the near future. Out of the clear blue sky when you least expected, all of a sudden a new romance could emerge with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, maybe with the Pisces. Looks like you got some good luck coming in. Eve, love for the rest of July. You could have a new journey on the horizon with the love cup being full. Maybe with a Taurus. A disappointment moves into the past, and you may be letting go of either something that didn't work out or something that was somewhat of a tower moment, or maybe something that you had high hopes for that didn't work out. That's moving into the past. Got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities that have long-term potential around it. Okay, can we cut off the super chats and I'll do the moderators and we'll wrap it up because I'm getting tired. Anyhow, I think, oh, it's only Mel that's here. So I'm going to go and see if I can pull up anybody else I haven't gotten to. Mishti, what action will KLR take towards me in August? I don't see much happening in August. It looks like you may be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, or like you're sitting around waiting for something that's just not happening in August. I don't really see anything. Like feeling disappointed, feeling like you were treated unfairly, and maybe even feeling a little stuck. Luz, will C ever admit his feelings towards me? The thing is, it's like he feels like he's told you how he felt. I'm surprised that it's like he feels like he's told you how he feels about you. I don't know if that's true, but that's how it comes up. Like, she knows how I feel, or I've already told her how I felt. So I don't know if you can get him to do it again, but Sepia, me and Ivan. Well, you got the Knight of Cups, which could be a romantic interest that could move forward towards success. You may feel like the hard work you put in comes back to you in this situation. Perseverance pays off. Could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you could start a new journey together. Okay, you can email me tomorrow. Mail General. Empress, first card that comes up around you. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Looks like you have a fire sign around you. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, cut through any bullshit. And a wound starts to heal and move into the past. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but your life is moving forward. Love comes in, possibly with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Also could be with a Taurus, and you may be starting a new journey. The hard work that you put into business or work comes back to you, and you feel like you've got more choices. You're no longer holding yourself back, and negativity is moving into the past. You may be feeling very successful around business or work. And you could have a new love connection that comes in, and you feel like perseverance has paid off. Nice things happening. All right, that's it. I'm done for right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do that thing. I'll see what I can do. I should really learn how to be a little bit more computer literate. I'll do what I can. All right, thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.